Alright, got Knights Alike Day 14. Let's see where we left off. Woman jumps out of the tree line beside the path. Oh, thank the gods, my prayers have been answered. Please come quick, my grandpap has fallen down the well. She turns and hurries away as though you've already agreed to help her. Winrick glances at you and shrugs. I guess we can help her. Okay. The old man was doing repairs atop the wooden wellhead when it broke apart. Fortunately, if you're standing atop a wellhead, when it goes bust, there's only one place to go. Down. Very, very far down. As you look over the edge of the well, you can see the old man floating in a manner that is mostly unlively. Winrick sidles up next to you and whispers, using a hand to keep his words from being heard. He's not moving. Expertly observation, truly. You inform the lady of the man's passing. She purses her lips and asks that you remove the body anyway, explaining her reasoning rather succinctly. You can't be drinking his filth after all. Fair enough. Winrick manages to hook a rope loop around the corpse and pull it up, its limbs dangling loosely like white wash rags. He asks if she needs you to bury it too. The woman wipes a tear and shakes her head. Now I'll bury that feller myself. Weep over his grave tomorrow, and then get on with living. Well, that's sad, man. Brigands, just as you expected. Not only are at the lumber camp, they don't appear to give two shits about how out in the open they are. As your men converge on the area, the brigands lazily gather their weapons, as if they've handled many of your ilk already. To arms. Can't make who's attacking in time. Okay. Oh, I don't look so tough. As rough a fight as there can be, you gather the men and ready to return to Falk the Younger. I don't know, man, that fight was pretty easy. It's, Falk the Younger glances at you as you enter. So, is it clear? You nod. Falk the Younger gets up and gives you instructions. You're to take a troop of builders back to the lumber camp so that they can rebuild it. That shouldn't take long. Let's go. It's been a long journey, there and back again and there again, but it seems lumber camp is now about to get its legs underneath itself again. After making sure the workers are safe, you start the return trip to Falk the Younger for your pay. Falk the Younger sits back, seemingly smug with himself. I know how to pick himself swords, that is. Most of my compatriots hire folks like you. But he goes tits up because they don't know how to spot a good man from the wag of a dead dog's tail. But you, I knew you were good on your word the second I saw you. You're pay mercenary. Slams a satchel of crowns on his desk. It's all there, but I understand if you want to count it. You do count it. It's all there. We'll worry about that later. Let's see what they offer us here. You find Tostig the councilman closing a box up. He quickly glances up as though he's been caught with his pants down. Sellsword, thank you for coming. He locks the latches with a few quick snaps, and he taps the crate a few times. He even leans on it as though it needed one more fat latch. This here cargo has to be delivered safely to Wildhain. A man by the name of Alric the Merchant is waiting for it. You do not believe the task will be easy, as the cargo is rather precious to certain people. You'd go to great lengths to acquire it, which is why I'm turning to a man of your experiences. Are you interested in doing this for me? Let's talk money. He opens the palm of his hands. I'm tight on crowns, so before you ask, this is all I have right now. 680 crowns and the contract is done. Accept your offer. Wildhain. Wildhain is way over here. We're not doing that. Nope, we're just gonna leave. Hooded man gestures you to follow him. Nervously looking over his shoulder, he leads you to the back room of the local tavern. Before addressing you, he takes his time to peek out of the windows, probably looking for anyone to eavesdrop. A figurehead by the name of Mattis of Hammerden wants to see you. He's a man of some repute in this town, so you understand my discretion. He slides the paper towards you. There are directions written on it. I'm all ears. You look out Mattis of Hammerden's window and watch a man load a few wagons with goods. Mattis of Hammerden joins you, 2 goblets of wine in hand. You take one and drink it all in one swig. The man stares at you. I wasn't cheap, you're supposed to enjoy it. You shrug. Sorry, can I have another, get it right? Mattis of Hammerden turns around and goes to his desk. So, I need a caravan guarded to Heimstad. 2 days to the northeast of here. Pretty simple, right? There's plenty of crowns in it for you if you're interested. What are we talking about? Let's make you a rich man, my friend. 130 crowns in advance and another 520 when the job is done. Accept. Let's see where it is. Heimstad is I don't really want to go there. I mean, I could and just like work my way back, but that's just such a far walk. It's wasted. Okay. Oh, we still got it. Let's do it. Let's do that contract. Along the road, man with a pitchfork is crossing a field where the crops have failed. His feet scuff up the deadened ground, and you see the tufts of ash being pitched windwise. When he gets to the road, you hail him down and ask where he's coming from. The man is a day tailor, only trying to get back home. All the work around here is dried up, literally. Licking his cracked lips, the man ponders if maybe he could stay the night with your company. Certainly looks like he'd need some rest anyway. Yeah, join us at the campfire. You sit about a fire. Much talk is made about this or that. The traveler does speak some words which reside within your mind long after he's gone. Boy stole my lunch the other day. But he'd done not to do anything but stand there and eat it right in front of me. I said, "Give me back my lunch, you scamp." But he said no. I reached for it, but his scrawny legs proved to be more cat than chicken. I said no. I asked why he'd done have to eat it right in front of me. This was torture, you see. He said, "Because I'm hungry." I told him, "I'm hungry too. Now give it back." Naturally, he done said no. And so naturally, when he done turned around, I cracked him with a stone, and that slackened his speed a bit, and I got my lunch back. But then yonder comes a footman of the mayor who says, "Don't do that." I asked him why not. He said, "Because that's the mayor's boy. My punishment was nothing. I was warned not to do it again." I told him, I said, "Tell a boy not to steal again." And they said they had. I was more likely to yield command than he. That's the way it was. Fucking small towns. I swear on the sacks. Those places are more billable than hilly. Okay. Oh, just as I say it. Just as I say it. Oh, you're dead. Reaching Heimstad, the caravan leader turns to you, a large satchel in hand. "Thanks for getting us here, Sellsword." You take it and hand over to Havard the spearman for counting. He nods when he's finished. The caravan leader smiles. "Also thanks for not betraying us and, slaughtering us to a man and all that. Mercenaries get thanked in the strangest ways." Let's see what they all need to do. Oh, Baldur the Guildmaster's men are standing around a bit of cargo. Their employer shoos him away when he sees you. Welcome. Good seeing you. I'm in need of armed guards to have this here package delivered to a man by the name of Leonard the Wise in Westerholtz. Reckon it's about a day of travel for a company as yours. How interested you be in that for doing that for me? Let's talk money. Rest assured, what I'm offering you is now a fine prize for your work. It's 470 crowns and the contract is done. Accept your offer. Need some time to think about it. So that's Westerholtz. Is that what he said? We would just be going back the way we came from. Yeah, I accept it. This is how our last game ended. we fought orcs and they kicked my ass. I don't know if I want to. I think we run. Oh god. Nope. Okay, this might end our campaign. I probably could have taken him. I didn't really want to risk it. They might catch me again. Oh, there's their camp. Not particularly interested in that right now. Leonard the Wise welcomes you, and a few of his men hurry over to take the cargo. He claps you on the shoulders. Take it your journey went well. You spare him the details and inquire about your pay. Bah, a sellsword through and through. Sigurd, get this man what he deserves. One of Leonard the Wise's bodyguards walks over and hands him a small chest of crowns. Crowns well deserved. Just ran away like cowards. Job done. Ambush traders. Okay. Leonard the Wise turns to you as you look for somewhere to sit. Hoy, mercenary, how long has it been since you've slaked your sword with the blood of evil, cruel men? He drops a sarcasm, and you figure you'll be standing now. We here at Westerholtz are having a bit of a tiff with some local brigands, local to us, that is, with their little rat's hole not far from here. Obviously, I think the answer to this issue is to hire some finely armed men such as your little company of good fellas. So does that pique your interest, mercenary? I need to find sturdier men for this task. Let's talk money. Puts his hand on your shoulder, smiling reaffirmingly. I think I know an adequate compensation for your services. You would receive 170 crowns in advance, and another 660 when the job's done. You need more payment once the work is done. Just looks at you sternly and shakes his head. You paid 170 crowns in advance, and another 660 when the job's done. Alright, we'll do it. Accept the contract. And can't make out who you'll be facing. Attack your own peril and be prepared to retreat if need be. Oh my, okay. I don't like this one bit. Bro. That's over. $10. Oh man. Winter Ewald was lit though. That hurts. Yeah, that's... Man, come on. Leonard the Wise's desk is blanketed in dirtied and unfurled scrolls. He's smiling warmly over them as if he's crooning over a pile of treasure. Trade deals everywhere. Happy farmers, happy family, everyone's happy. Ah, it's good to be me. And of course, it's good to be you, Sellsword, because your pockets just got a little bit heavier. The man tosses a small purse your way, then another, then another. I would have paid with a larger satchel, but I just like doing that. He cheekily tosses another purse, which you casually catch with the sort of amused aplomb of a man who still has fresh blood on his sword. Gains 660 crowns. Westerholtz no longer has ambush trade routes. Crowns well deserved. Okay. 6 more days. We got... Spoil in 3 days, spoil in 6 days. Okay, we're good. Let's see what the mission is. The contract is right. The dog is snoring at the feet of Balon the counselor. He leans forward to gently pet the hound behind its ears. I hear you have a nose for finding people, Sellsword, for solving problems. You nod. It's true after all. Good, good. I have a task for you. A simple one. Something of great value to me has been stolen. My lockbox. I need to track down those who stole it, kill them, obviously, and bring back the item. It's a worth to you. Very well. This is what I'm prepared to offer you. You'll be paid 600 crowns when the contract is done. You need to pay more for this. Takes a deep breath. You receive 650 crowns when the contract is done. There you go. Negotiating. Fuck yeah, let's do it. My reason. Okay. We're in the thick of it. You catch a group of brigands lugging your employer's property around. They seem shocked that you found them there, and no time is wasted trying to parley. They arm themselves, and you order the Knights of Light to charge. To arms. Scout reports that he's seen the following. Many brigand thugs. Engage. Okay, none of these guys are particularly scary. Trying to think. So this is the water. You can't see into the reeds. So we want to take this. Does he have the energy to do that? Oh no. It's over. Unless... It's over. Loot! There we go. That's good. Got another dagger, which you needed. Those who stole the lockbox are dead, and thankfully you were able to find the item itself. Balon the counselor will be most pleased with your work here. When you enter Balon the counselor's room, there are a host of guards surrounding him. For a second, you think you've stumbled upon a coup. The men clear out, leaving behind dice and cards. Balon the counselor waves you in. Come, come, I just lost a good deal of crowns, Sellsword. Perhaps you've brought something to help ease my pains. Take out the lockbox and hold it in your hands. Rather gingerly, the man takes it. Good, very good. Your pay, of course, is here. He hands over his satchel of crowns before turning around in his chair. He seems too consumed by the artifact to say anything else. Crowns well deserved. I could probably justify that too. Let's see what we got here, though. As you enter Asborn the Younger's room, he and one of his servants are nailing a box shut. Good seeing you, Sellsword. One moment, please. No, idiot. Hold the nail that way. I know I hit your thumb before, but I won't do it again. The servant reluctantly holds a nail while a man hammers it home. Finished. He wipes the sweat off his brow and looks to you. Need this your crate delivered to Newland about a day southwest by road. It's going to Reinhardt the councilman. You know. Him. Alright. Maybe you don't know him. What I do know is that this may not ordinarily be your line of work, but I'm willing to pay some serious crowns for you to see it through. That's your real business, right? Earning some crowns? Let's talk money. He opens the palm of his hands. I'm tight on crowns, so before you ask, it's all I have right now. You've paid 560 crowns and the contract is done. Accept your offer. I think I just read them all out loud. I don't have to. Reinhardt the councilman's waiting for you as you enter the town. He hurriedly takes the cargo off your hands. Oh, I did not think you would get here. His grubby fingers dance along the chest carrying the cargo. He turns around and barks an order to one of his men. They step forward and hand you a satchel of crowns. Crowns well deserved. Alright, let's see what the first one is. Dust covers right at the councilman's table. There's a spot oddly cleaner than the rest. He gestures to it. That's where my demonic statuette used to sit. If you couldn't tell, it's gone. You nod. It does appear to be missing. Thieves who took it should be easy to track down. They're good thinkers in the night, those brigands. They make mistakes aplenty during the day. Footprints, crowns they'll spend. Should be able to track them down with ease. He looks at you with a stern eye. Do you understand, mercenary? I want you to get my property back. I want a place right where it belongs. And I want those thieves dead in the mud. Stock pay. Puts his hand on your shoulder, smiling very affirmingly. I think I know an adequate compensation for your services. We paid 350 crowns and the contract is done. Okay, that's fine. That'll be close. Brigands, his employer thought. He looked scared. Presumably understanding that Reinhardt the councilman's well-paid wrath is about to descend upon them. To arms. Many brigand thugs. Let's wait. He'll push us again. We got the numbers. Oops. How do you do that? Have them all skip. Oh, we can make them all skip? That's kind of cool. I'm learning. This man will be dead. We got him. A little bit of swag. Well, you found those responsible for stealing the demonic statue. Put them to the sword. Now you just need to put the demonic statue back into Reinhardt the councilman's hands and get your reward. Let's collect our pay. On your return, Reinhardt the counselor takes the demonic statue from him, hugging it close as though he'd retrieved a lost child. His eyes get a little teary just looking at his artifact. Thank you, Sellsword. This means a lot to me. I mean, the town. You have our gratitude. He pauses as you stare at him. His eyes bounce to a corner of the room. Our gratitude, Sellsword. A large wooden chest is opened by a guard. You count the crowns and go. Crowns well deserved. Villagers. Falk of Birkenstrand's got a satchel with a scroll attached, but the name written on the paper is not yours. He weighs it carefully, the lumps of coin curving about his fingers, their chink and chanks muted. He turns to you. You recognize that name? You shake your head. The man continues. A week ago, we sent this famed Sir Leberect up here to go hunt down some foul beasts that have been terrorizing the town and surrounding farmsteads for weeks. You know why the satchels remain in my ownership? You shrug and answer. Because he hasn't returned? Falkenberg's nods and sets the satchel down. He sits on the edge of his table. Correct, because he has not returned. Now, what do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I think it's because he's dead. Let's not be so negative. I think it's because the beasts out there require more. I think they require someone like you, Silsor. Will you be willing to help us now that this nobleman has failed? What's this worth to you? Whew, he opens the palm of his hand. I'm tight on crowns, so before you ask, this is all I have right now. It's 1170 crowns and the contract is done. Except, I need some time to think about this. It's a 3 skull. I should use this skull here. I'm an idiot. That could be an end to a run, right? Like, I don't know if... I don't know. That's kind of scary. I don't think I will. I'm just going to go back here and take that other contract. Just get that done with. If it hasn't expired already. And it hasn't. Perfect. Let's go. Oh, along the road. As you walk along the roads, a throng of ragged-looking men speed past you. They clear off the path and jump down into an embankment and hide behind a wall of bushes. With the shrubbery still swaying, another group of men soon appears. Before the first man even speaks, you already know what's coming. Apparently some laborers had agreed in union to abandon a project over what the pursuing overseers simplify as issues. They ask if you've seen these ne'er-do-wells. Oof. I haven't seen anyone around these parts. With your fingers still pointing the wrong way, the overseers take off. Their angry barking fades in the distance. When they are gone, the laborers slowly emerge. They appear rather surprised as Sellsword didn't sell word of them in the bushes. One by one, they take off their hats and bless you for your mercy. One even calls it justice, a strange word in the mercenaries' ear. While most of them make off, one man stands idly behind. He asks if maybe he can join the company, if, you got room for him. Welcome to the Knights of Light. Let's go. Actually, we jumping. Let's get him. Some poachers and some raiders. Oh, shit. I may have fucked up. Okay. Now, okay. We gotta get him fast. We gotta get him real fast. Okay. Ooh. Ah, damn it. He was we did so well, he almost died at the end. There's no... The armor, they all wear in chainmail. I guess I broke it all. I gotta figure out a better way of doing this. Don't want to be night. It's like literally a hut. After some looking, a man asks who you're looking for. When you say Garrow of Angrund, he points you toward a nearby paddock where a man is strutting about on a rather opulent-looking horse. You walk on over and the man rears a steed and asks if that's the cargo Albrecht, the trademaster, sent. You nod. Leave it there at your feet. I'll come and get it. You don't, instead asking about your pay. The man sighs and whistles to a bodyguard who hurries over. See to it that the sellsword gets the pay he deserves. Finally, put the crate on the ground and take your leave. Council deserved.